In this video, we're going to explore more about the Somali tribe, so make sure you guys stay tuned to that. What's up my people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Upperclassboy. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop a comment. Today we're gonna go ahead and dig in, explore and expand our knowledge based on other tribes. So today we have the Somali tribe, and if you look carefully on my YouTube channel, as a big supporter of Somali music, I believe it's best that I do a reaction just to expand my knowledge and learn more about their culture. So if you're a proud Somali and you're watching this video, please make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate you guys. Let's get straight into it.
Somalis, the envy of all with their towering height, unshakable pride, devout religious convictions, and a genetic lottery win in the looks department that leaves the rest of us feeling like mere evolutionary prototypes. Did you know they used to trade with ancient pharaoh kingdoms? Let's talk about their origins. Generally,
So we're gonna start off with the background.
Cushitic people are believed to have originated in the northeastern regions of Africa, possibly around the Nile Valley, just south of Egypt. The ancient land of Punt, a legendary trading partner of ancient Egypt, is well documented. A group of indigenous pre-Nilotic people may have interacted.
Okay, pay attention to the keywords, guys. I know this feels like a classroom, but it's more about learning and respecting other people's cultures the way you want people to respect yours. So they already talking about Nilots, Cushitic, North Africans. These are all keywords that we all need to pay attention to.
With ancient North African, Egyptian, and Semitic migrating populations, which gave rise to a Proto-Cushitic group.
Okay, hold on. So basically, he just said that, the Nilots, which were the people living along the river Nile, which are now known as, South Sudanese, Luo, Ugandans, some people, what I'm saying. The Nilots and the North Africans were interacting and gave rise to the Somali culture. Now let's hear more about it.
Southwards into the Horn, splintering into multiple Cushitic groups such as the Oromo, Afar, Beja, Sidamo, and Somalis. Decades of further migration brought them into present-day Greater Somalia. Welcome once again to Afro-Artista Films, and please hit that like button for this video to be recommended to as many people as possible. Now let's continue learning about these truly fascinating people. On to number 2, basic demographics. The Somali people, hailing from the Horn of Africa, are a Cushitic-speaking group of around 23 million individuals. They live in Somalia, Kenya, Ethiopia,
23 million population size,
and Djibouti. Somalis are considered one.
Yeah, that's a quick fact. A lot of my friends are Somali too, and a lot of them live in Kenya. Some of them live in Tanzania. They're everywhere in East Africa, man. They spread out. So just the same way as how other countries, like Nigeria, Nigeria population, you find them around the world. It's the same way you find Somali people and any other ethnic tribe, bro.
The most ethnically homogeneous nations in the world. Over 99% are Sunni Muslims and are known as one of the most devoted Muslim communities in the world.
God damn it.
Number 3. Diverse genetics. Genetic studies have revealed a diverse ancestry, including East African, Arabian, and even South Asian influences. According to genetic studies, Somalis are approximately 70% East African indigenous Cushitic and 30% West Eurasian. In this Eurasian component, 15% is Middle Eastern Semitic and 15% is North African.
I'm very curious to see what the blood test results of a Somali person would be. The origins. I mean, he already said it, but I'd love to see it for myself, because I know they definitely got some Middle East blood in them, and they definitely got some Asian, West Eurasian blood in them, and East African blood. which is interesting.
According to Cuisine et al., 2007,
Okay.
the presence of these subhaplogroups in the Horn region may represent the traces of an ancient migration from southern Egypt. Number 4. Beautiful phenotype. This genetic diversity is mirrored in the Somali people's phenotype, with a wide range of physical features and skin tones. Somalis are generally tall with lean physiques, thin noses, soft hair, and dark brown skin.
And here comes my question. So the phenotype, Somalis have a very, very similar phenotype to most Rwandans. Now the question comes, here's when my question comes in. Is there any kind of relationship between Rwandans and Somalis as well? If you have any response or any answer to my question, please let me know in the comment section. I would love to know what you guys think about that.
Both men and women are incredibly good looking. Somali women, in my opinion, are some of the world's most beautiful women.
Facts.
Their hourglass curvy figures, smooth melanin-rich skin, beautiful radiant smiles.
Yo, who is this boy talking about hourglass?
And lovely faces are nothing but extraordinarily stunning. Approaching a Somali lady is like tiptoeing through a minefield in a clown suit. You better watch your step, or their men will come for you. And as for marrying outside their community, well, you might as well be trying to sell ice to Eskimos. It's just not in their playbook. So unless you're ready to navigate the treacherous waters of Somali romance, you might want to stick to safer hobbies. Somalis, am I right?
Who is this guy, bro? Hey, W video, man, they even put together different photos of just beautiful women. Like, they really had the time to make this video. So big shout outs.
Number 5. Debate about their blackness. Now, there has been a raging debate about the blackness of Somalia.
Yeah, now this is the bigger picture, man. This is the bigger question. Are they really black? Do they consider themselves black? Let's find out, man.
Though some people argue that they are not black, that it erases their subjective identity as Somalis, and that the notion of blackness is a Western social construct designed to oppress black people. The question of their racial identity is straightforward when considering their geographic and historical context. Somalia, located in the Horn of Africa, is part of the African continent, and its people share many physical and genetic characteristics with other African populations. Skin color, while a superficial marker of race, is just one aspect of a person's identity. Somalis, like many other African ethnic groups, have a range of skin tones from dark to light due to genetic diversity within their population. However, regardless of the shade of their skin, Somalis are unequivocally part of the broader Black African racial group.
Thank you. That's a really good response, man. That's a really good way to answer that question. So, are they really black? Answer is yes. But you know what I'm saying? If you feel something, if you feel some type of way, let me know in the comment section. Based on the video, he said yes, they are. So okay, I know one thing before he even says anything else. One big thing, in Somalia is that they really take weddings serious, bro. Like, weddings is like a festival to them. You know what I'm saying? So
Number 6. Interesting personality. Here are some universal Somali behavioral traits. Picture this: A bunch of folks so proud they probably high-five their mirrors every morning. They are incredibly proud of their Somali status, culture, looks, and history. Somalis are known for their remarkable resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. They've turned Mogadishu from a war zone a few years ago to the thriving city it is becoming today.
Yo, shout out to Somali people, man. They really put this together, man. Mogadishu has had a lot of bad history, and I'm just glad they're really being resilient and just, they've been pushing through adversity and try to make the best out of it. So,
but wait, there's more. Somalis have business acumen that could rival even the sharpest Wall Street minds. If you're in the market for a nickname, they've got you covered. They are also very hospitable to guests and will make you feel at home. They are great poets and storytellers. They help each other. They may squabble amongst themselves, but they will always unite.
He said that they're great poets and storytellers. Yeah, that's true, man. We got artists like Sharma Boy and Big Moha, Jeezy Boy, everybody else, man. You can hear it from their music.
Unite to protect each other. They are fiercely loyal to their clans, even the diaspora Somalis. Their religious zeal is unmatched. They are hilarious as hell. If you've got a thick skin, their humor will have you rolling on the floor. They are literally everywhere. They are super brave, generally very awesome people. Number 7. Beautiful harsh-sounding language. The Somali language, known as Somali, is a key component of the Somali identity. It belongs to the Cushitic branch of the Afro-Asiatic language family. While Somali is the official language of Somalia, the Somali people's linguistic influence extends beyond national borders, with many Somalis in neighboring countries also speaking the language. Somali is spoken at breakneck speed, like a language on a caffeine overdose. Here is a sample of this beautiful language.
You know what's funny, bro? In the beginning, I actually thought that, they just speak normal Arabic language, but it's not Arabic, it's their own language. I saw several comments, people saying, bro, this is not Arabic, this is Somali language. Then I was like, okay. I was confusing. It was just a misunderstanding, but now it makes sense.
cadow kalaba ma jiro de reer laas caanood waa reer Somaliland weeye marka hal la daayo cadawgana hayno jabinina nin walba carruurtiisa dibadda u geystay marka run la doonayo anu sagaal bandhalo Canada deganay caawa haday dhacdo waan ka baxaya de waa runtay.
Number 8. Great business acumen. Historically, Somalis were nomadic herders, moving with their livestock in search of water and pasture. Somali merchants and explorers played significant roles in ancient trade networks, including the Silk Road and Indian Ocean trade routes. Today, millions of Somalis still carry on livestock keeping, exporting millions of goats and cattle to the Middle East. Mogadishu, the city that just can't resist a dramatic comeback story, is now like the phoenix of commercial hubs rising from the ashes of decades of war. Their business prowess is so legendary that even Somali pirates can't resist a little side hustle. And speaking of hustle, they've contributed a cool $1.5 billion to Kenya's economy, proving that Somalis in Eastleigh are not just good at herding goats, but also at herding money. Along the sea.
Don't play with them, man. Don't play with them. When it comes to the money, it's real business, man. Strictly.
Sea coast, they engage mainly in fishing. And if you wander down south in Somalia, you will even encounter farmers. Number 9. Rich culture. Somali culture is renowned for its poetry, with an ancient oral tradition of storytelling that reflects the beauty of the Somali language. Hospitality is a cornerstone of their social fabric, where guests are treated with the utmost respect and generosity. Sharing meals and engaging in conversation are essential parts of Somali culture. Traditional dances like the energetic Dianto and graceful Buranbur add rhythm and movement to their celebrations.
You know what's funny, man? Sometimes I always wonder, is there some kind of link between Somali people and some Tanzanians? Specifically, there's a island in Tanzania called Zanzibar, and a large number of people, when you look at their phenotype, basically their appearance, you can't really differentiate whether if they're Tanzanian or Somali, because they have a lot in common. But turns out that most of them don't even have no kind of, I mean, they must have some kind of link, but when you ask them personally, they tell you, no, I'm not Somalian, I'm Tanzanian, which is very confusing. So I'm assuming there's some kind of link as well. Anyways,
men often wear a garment called a mahawis, while women wear guntino or dira. In this culture, family bonds are paramount and clan structures hold great significance, forging a sense of identity and solidarity among Somalis. Despite its significance, the clan system has at times been a source of tension and conflict. However, it also embodies the strong sense of community that binds the Somali people together. Number 10. Delicious cuisine. Somali food is savory.
Now we're talking cuisine, bro. The food, man, the food. I know one thing for sure is that they've had a big influence on food that is, eaten in East Africa. In countries like Tanzania, Kenya, most of the food that we eat was from it's basically originally from Somali.
Savory and absolutely delicious. The following are some of the prominent Somali dishes. Hilib ari, grilled goat or lamb marinated with a blend of spices, served with injera. Sambusa, triangular.
Yo, sambusas are my favorite, bro. Sambusas are my favorite.
Triangular pastries filled with spiced meats, vegetables or lentils. Baris iskukaris, a fragrant rice dish cooked with spices and garnished with raisins.
Yo, don't forget about biryani, man. Come on now. This video is already making me crave this food, dog.
Fried onions and meat. Anjero, a sourdough flatbread similar to Ethiopian injera, often served with a variety of toppings. Sugosukar, a hearty beef stew made with diced meat, tomatoes and aromatic spices. Somali tea, spiced with cloves and cinnamon and sweetened with sugar, is a common way to end a meal and engage in conversation. Cilantro, coriander, cumin, and cardamom add depth and fragrance to Somali dishes. Somali cuisine continues to gain recognition globally, with Somali restaurants and dishes finding their way.
Yo, no lie though, their seasonings be busting, like top notch, man. Their seasonings, bro, it be
international culinary scenes. Did you know Somalis eat most of their meals with a banana? Now you know. Thank you for keeping it Afro Artista Films. I hope I've managed to sprinkle a little justice on this topic. If I did, kindly smash the like button and let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. See you around.
Hey man, this is a good video they put together. It's so simple, and everything just makes sense, dog. This video covered basically everything but in 12 minutes. So shout out to the channel. I'll put the link in the description, and I hope you guys learned something about Somali. I definitely did. Personally, I've learned a lot, and some of these things that I've already heard of, some of these things I've already seen in person, so I'm not really surprised. But the one thing when he said the genetic DNA, when he was talking about the Kushtik, which is now the Somali people, and the rest of Horn of Africa, when he said that the Kushtiks and the Nilotes interacted with, the Nilotes interacting with the North Africans, which gave rise to the Kushtiks, that part I didn't know about that, and I'm glad that I did. So, and it definitely makes sense. So yeah, man, if you guys have anything to add on, let me know in the comment section. I think I'm gonna end the video right here, man. I really love watching these type of videos, you know. It just expands my knowledge, because you know, you gotta be open-minded, just learn more things. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, dog. And check out my other reactions to Somali music. Obviously, I got superstars, shout out my boy Big Moha, Jizzy 16. Make sure you go check them out. Thank you for watching. We're gone.